Yeah, Grace.
Grace, bro.
You know how they were talking about the whole Kendrick-Drake beef? And then someone said online, like, the fall from grace that Drake is going through needs to be studied. And I was like, you know what? It does. He was on top of the world, and now he was certified pedophile.
No, and you know, to be honest, bro, I haven't listened to any of his music since then, bro.
Yeah. No.
It's a different feeling, man. It sucks.
Call me brainwashed or whatever, but I was like, every time like I had like one of his songs come up on my thing, I just like unliked it, you know, took it off my thing.
Wow, dude.
I kept a couple, like one
bro,
dance.
did you see that? I don't know if you can pull it up, Sean, but there was a video of like some. Okay. Yeah, there's a video of some like Irish restaurant or something like that like painted over the McGregor like mural because after they found out about his sentence, it was like, bro, like it was just the highest. I mean, it's just like I guess in this time and age, we just don't tolerate that shit anymore. So it's like
I saw the thing where like the history of his civil cases and all that. I was like, damn, like one after the other each year. It was like,
dude, it's insane, bro. I mean, just
keep it in your pants, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you're on the top of the world like that, I mean, it's...
And he does love his cocaine. We all know that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, no, but yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I think the downfall of...
the fall from grace.
The fall from grace for Drake has to be studied because that shit sucks, man.
But, you know, another thing, though, I guess, like, what I was trying to get at is, like, the whole...
Irish gym. It's an Irish gym. Conor McGregor mural removed.
Is that where he was from?
Yeah, it was just, and everyone was giving them praise because it was like, a real man wouldn't, tolerate that stuff. And I just, I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also with that suing and he's not disclaiming that he's a pedophile or any of those things are not true. I am like, bro, it's tough. It's a tough watch.
It's just funny. I mean, imagine Dick riding him so hard and still like trying to defend him. That's all I see in the comments. Like,
yeah, my I won't say his name, but I work for you. I don't know if you guys know him, but definitely Sean knows him. But I work for a guy, and he made Drake merch.
Oh,
and I have his Drake shirt upstairs, and I was like, "This is tough, dude. It's tough, dude. It's
sorry,
tough.
I said Dick riding.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, but it is a lot of glazing, and
that is. But then sorry. What I'll try to get is like it's like a parasocial thing that. People think they have with Drake or something.
Oh, like they know him?
Yeah,
on some
like
shit?
they're friends or something.
Yeah, what you said earlier was hella true. Like, I listen to Bad Friends. I listen to podcasts religiously when I'm like, cleaning, like putting a podcast in, and or when I'm like driving to work.
Mine's the same thing for the commute.
Yeah, dude, and it's relieving, and there's two people in the car with me as well.
It feels the loneliness. I'm a lonely person. I'm very lonely.
Would you ever use a sex toy while you're driving? I'm just asking.
I felt like you asked me this last episode.
No, a sex toy while you're driving to work, like you're just like.
I will neither deny nor.
No, that's fair, dude. No, that's fair.
Yeah,
it keeps you hard, keeps you going,
But yeah,
no, that's fair, dude. What other podcasts are you listening to?
Caught me off guard with that one. Damn. Now that I think about it. I listen to a lot of stuff you should know. I don't know if you heard about them.
No.
Josh Clark and Chuck W. Bryant.
John, I want to know what you're into. You never I ask you about Reddit and your subreddits, and you don't really tell. What is the one subreddit that if you're listening?
Sounding.
What is that?
Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. But
what is it? No, we can pull it up.
If you know, you know.
Oh, it's called Sounding.
Yeah, Reddit subreddit Sounding.
Yeah, and then what is it? It's dude. Okay, we're gonna bring it up. Sounding. What is that? Oh.
You want to read it?
How about you read it, John? What is it? It's definitely mature content. Yeah.
Sounding is the practice of inserting objects into the urethra for sexual and or mental pleasure. Yeah, no, I came across that by accident one day. I thought it had something to do with
stayed on and joined.
I thought it had something to do with music, to be honest. Sounding.
Yeah, no, that's pretty broad. Yeah. I thought it was too.
Certified audiophile.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now, what other things?
Well, how about this? How about we start the podcast with
I'm overwhelmed right now.
No, I know, dude. We got some new stuff on the fucking table.
Shit.
Everything.
Yeah, we got this
and the production, right? Like it only took 15 minutes.
Actually,
yeah, because we're right on time. Right on time, so we're getting really better.
For those people wondering, this keyboard is not connected to anything. It's just there to look at.
I like it. Bring it up to the mic. I want to hear it. Yeah. Oh, so creamy. No, that sounds good.
Thank you.
I don't even have a microphone.
Right on. Appreciate that. But yeah, no, 15 minutes, quick little production thing. It was a good idea. You kept pushing the lights. I was like, but you kept pushing it. I was like, this
motherfucker
wants
a nice touch, dude. I mean,
I love lights.
You bring a lot of stuff to the.
I love lamp.
You do love lamp. How about this? How about we start the podcast with some grateful gratification. Gratification?
Oh yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah, this is a Thanksgiving episode, so I want to say I'm grateful for you guys for showing up to the podcast. Sorry about that. Showing up to the podcast, and making it really special every time. So thank you.
It's always special with you, man.
Thank you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Cheers.
Cheers. Every time we say brother, I always mean it.
Cheers.
I always I enunciate that hard R in brother with you every time.
Hell yeah. Hard R, everything, bro.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Not everything.
Are you thinking about shotgunning a beer on the podcast one time?
Every time I've shotgun a beer,
you don't feel good after.
I don't. I always want to yak, but I'm down.
It's an ego thing. It's definitely an ego thing. I don't really like it, and I'm always messy, and I feel
like shit after.
Yeah, shit after, and my eyes, I'm about to cry.
I'll chug a beer.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know what.
And it's messy.
You try to shotgun a beer?
After all that, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right now?
Oh, okay, maybe later.
Let me finish that beer. Let me finish this beer.
Yeah. You'll finish this.
No, it's been good, man. And then, what are you grateful for, John?
Oh, shit.
Shit, like you weren't the next person up I was going to ask.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. You know what? I'm actually grateful. Recently, I've just been reintroduced to the things that I, loved. Like when I was younger, hobbies like the Gundam, certain animes and stuff. Like just be reintroduced to that. So I'm grateful to just be able to take it all in again, up the ass, no questions asked. Yeah, just
little foot play.
Yeah, because there came a moment in time where you just kind of forget who you are, what you do it for, why you do things.
Yeah, man.
And then as I revisited those things, it's like going down that hallway, and then each door is like a memory of you in your past. That's what it felt like when I was.
What does your room look like nowadays, dude?
It's fucking messy as fuck right now, dude.
I see your stories and you just have like a bunch of figurines. Is that what it called?
Yeah, figurines or the gunpla, the model kits.
The model kits.
Yeah, I put them together for the most part.
But
I'm running out of space. Yeah, no.
You have like a shelf.
Kinda, but no, I'm just running out of space.
I'm gonna buy you a shelf.
Please.
I'm gonna buy you a shelf. I'm gonna get one from IKEA.
I'm gonna buy you a drink.
It's gonna be super weird aesthetic. It's gonna be like roses and like it's purple and stuff like that.
I got roses on my wallpaper.
What's your favorite Gundam right now?
Don't ask me that, dude. It's a big.
Dude, why every time I try to get personal with you always get really shy?
Cause I don't like when people try to get to know me.
You say the Gundam, and then we'll bring it up. I want to see what it looks like.
Oh, man,
indulge me. So also, I don't even know the story of Gundam. Like I'm assuming.
There's Gundam's just like so many multi-universes or whatever. It's not a multiverse. It's just different eras.
But is it the same as like that movie with that guy who the Gundams and they fight?
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim is the same.
Not necessarily. The moral of like Gundam in every show is basically like war is not good. War is bad.
War never changes, bro.
War never changes. Everybody loses in war. But let's not get too political. Yeah, it's weird how when you're a young kid, and then all of a sudden that's what you're into. But then you watch it later as an adult, you're like, holy shit,
dude! I'm
a pacifist now.
I mean, I don't know if this is related, but I just watched the movie Robots. Like this.
I've heard about you guys were talking about.
Yeah, it's an old movie with Robin Williams. It's a great movie. It's a kid show, and I was watching it, and there were so many sexual innuendos that.
It's Robin Williams for you.
No, just the whole thing just kind of went over my head when I was younger, and I watched it, and I was like, I had to introduce, it's like I had to watch this over and. It's just so many sexual things.
I love
R.I.P. Robin Williams, man. He carried that fucking movie, and that movie was for the animation and for the casting in 2005 about robots.
Oh, 2005.
Yeah. Shout out to the great Robin Williams, man.
So you're asking me like what Gundams? Let's go with Wing Gundam from Endless Waltz.
Wing Gundam from Endless Waltz.
Like off the top of my head, that's like one of my favorite ones from childhood. Because he had angel wings. Oh man, damn! Now you got me.
So you have a lot.
I do.
Okay, cool.
So when I was feeling edgy, I like Death Sides because he was like the emo fucking.
Bring him up. I would like to see him.
Bring him up.
I'd like to see him. I like to see the Gundam stuff as well.
Yeah, a whole lot.
What is it called? Say it again. What is it?
Wing Gundam from Endless Waltz.
Endless Waltz?
That was like the OVA OVA is like original video animation. It's like a movie. Okay. Yeah.
Whoa, dude, pretty epic, man.
There's one with the angel wings. That's the one I fuck with. Yeah. Like,
so let me get this straight. So the main Gundam is, I always feel like it's that core thing, like the blue, white, red.
Yeah, you're right.
And then there's the variable or variations of that person.
I don't know why per se. Well, I think it's more so like because the original one was that color scheme.
Yeah.
It's more so because they were trying to just sell their toys.
Well, I remember when we went to Japan and we went to that Gundam place.
Yeah.
There was a million variations of them. I have no idea the story.
Also overwhelmed when we went there. I was like, that's why I didn't buy anything.
Really? Oh, dude, I remember we were there for a long time and I was like, yeah, there's so many things you could buy and I don't understand the story. You told me to take photos of you with like all the characters and I was like, there's so many fucking characters, you know?
Oh, God.
It's like, is it the same idea like different forces, like another country has Gundams and they're fighting, but how do they get in outer space? Like, it's not...
Oh, so like that's the other thing too. Yeah. The main gist of most of those Gundam shows is like space colonies, or we'll call it, for lack of a better term, space noids versus Earthers.
Oh,
yeah. So it becomes this whole political thing, and then
yeah. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lore.
And then there's like this whole thing with like new types, and it's like people bored in space, and I'm like, I just think they're just space autists.
I mean, I'm assuming, you know, everyone's rich in this kind of thing. They're obtainable. Like getting a Gundam is obtainable in this.
Not per se. Those are like secret weapons, you know. But for some reason, they're always being stolen by like a little kid.
No, it was the same thing. Like when I think about Gundams, I think about like Zoids. You ever watch?
I love Zoids.
Yeah, Zoids. Like you can
grab me a kit from that.
You can like be a kid, or you can be someone that wants to fight in that like arena type of stuff. So I thought it was, but it's mostly military.
Yeah, government. But they actually do have another series where it's like that. What you said, where it's called Gundam Build Divers, something like that. It's kids. They build Gundams themselves and then they battle it out.
Yeah.
I never got into it myself, but
yeah. Well, I mean, also I wanted to bring up too because there's just so much. But am I tripping? God, is there a new fucking Dragon Ball Z that's out, or am I seeing a million?
Right, or some shit?
No, I have no idea. Can you bring like it came out recently? Because the voices are different, the animation is super different, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, am I so behind? Do I not? I've watched all the Dragon Ball Z, but then when I saw that, I'm like,
I didn't even watch.
Did they do like a re-edit?
I didn't finish Super. Did you? Or
no.
That was like a sequel to like the rest of it, apparently.
Super.
Dragon Ball Super, right?
No, I haven't watched it like since I was a kid.
Feel free to just speak out loud too, even though you don't have like just chime in.
It's called Dragon Ball Daima.
Daima.
That's the one.
I watched the first episode. It's new.
Yeah.
And it basically, the new bad guy wishes they were all kids. All the characters that you know from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, he wishes that they were all kids so they can't like save the world anymore. So it's kind of like chibi anime forever. But
interesting.
Also, like I don't know what the plot's gonna be, but they're all kids and they kick ass.
Right.
No,
they're cute, but they fight.
I mean, like. The original Dragon Ball, that was basically Goku when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe they're trying to like go back. I haven't watched a single episode of it yet, but
do you feel like you're like an anime elitist?
No,
because I remember I was reading this post.
I do like old. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I read this post about people hating the new Ash, like or the voice actor of Ash when they changed over. Yeah. But it's just like, oh, the original's better. Like, bro, like
people get old.
Yeah,
too.
people get old, and people
they want to retire.
Well, there has to be more of this. You can't just do reruns and reruns.
Right.
So.
And speaking of voice actors, did you hear that the voice actor for Milhouse from The Simpsons, she decided to retire?
I mean, it's about time.
Yeah. It's been like 30-something years.
It's gonna be the same like Mila Kunis leaving, Family Guy one day.
Did she?
No, it's gonna be like that. One day. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know if it's still her voicing it. You know
that's
what I mean?
True.
So,
that's true.
But yeah, no, it's just things to think about. Like you just gotta let go.
Yeah, our generation, we went through a lot. We've seen a lot. We went through so much.
A lot of loss.
A lot of loss.
A lot of things were taken from us.
Yeah, our generation. Do you know the new generation's called Generation Beta? I don't know.
What happened to A?
Gen A. Yeah, it's called Generation. It's like Gen Z then Gen Beta, and I was like, damn, that sucks. But I'm
beta cuck.
Yeah, Generation Z saw a little bit of it, like the tail end of it, but yeah, our generation saw a fuck ton of loss and changes in like society.
Right.
That at this point we're like
a lot of changes that we thought would be for good, but it turned out to not.
Yeah.
You know.
Generation Beta. Is that what it's called in the next one?
I thought I could.
Did I just make that up? Am I a liar on this podcast? Maybe I'm a liar.
It's Generation Alpha.
No, there's no Generation Beta.
It's succeeding. I almost said Zeta.
No, wait. There's no. There's no.
There probably is after Gen A.
Oh, they're already doing that? Maybe I was tripping. I thought we just skipped.
I think you just. Yeah, I think
Gen Alpha. Maybe I was like.
Well, according to Wikipedia.
Yeah.
It goes baby boomers, Gen X, millennials.
Yeah.
Gen Z,
and an Alpha.
Generation.
Oh, I thought it was Beta.
Why were millennials?
I mean, I'm looking for.
Why are millennials, or like why is Gen Y just considered millennials? I don't, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like they mashed it together.
Yeah,
I have
like,
no idea, bro.
Jenny. I wouldn't mind being called a Jenny.
I always wanted to be that guy to name something really cool.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. Like just
name
discover
right there. Name that drink. What do we call that? Elixir.
No, it's elixir. It's poison.
You can't just take a word that's already been made. You have to make the word.
That's true, man.
How you feeling about that shotgun now?
You want to do it?
Kind of.
You want to do it?
I'm already.
All right, man. Hold on, dude.
Oh no, we'll wait until later. You wait until the next take.
Next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, man.
Yeah.
So we dude.
What?
You got, dude. Here's how it goes, bro. You got to pick up those. We gotta do it.
I know. I'm horrible when it comes to dead silence.
No. I mean, for me, for the next year, because it's the end of the year, it's been a great one. And honestly, I'll say this: I am going to be switching out. I'm looking for a Black Friday sale. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be keeping this one for photography and for a second camera for this podcast. But I'm actually thinking about getting a nice camera, a nice video camera. So what happened with this camera was when I went to film school, I didn't need a video camera. I had cameras at the school to rent out, etc.
Right, yeah.
So I need a good photo one for like studio work, etc. And now that I get older, all I want to do is document my life.
Yeah.
So I'm actually thinking about getting another camera. It's gonna be pretty good, and I think next good year for YouTube. I'm thinking about diving really, really deeply into YouTube. And
I see you doing that, bro.
Yeah, I really want to make something happen, man. I think I've been my worst enemy, I guess, when it comes to social media.
I mean, when it comes to being an artist, you're always going to be your worst critic, right?
Yeah, and I don't know who said. I remember I sent you the link, MGK, bro. He said it well. Man,
I finally found that part.
Yeah, and I'm gonna paraphrase it, but what he said about being an artist was, if I do what I do and I keep the conversation going, I am an artist. And I was like, even if it's good or bad, it's all subjective. But it's like, if you keep that conversation going, that's what it is, bro.
He still got fans,
He still got fans, bro. And I that podcast with MGK at Bad Friends was really amazing. I was like really, really amazed about how articulate he was, like, speaking. He actually is. Yeah, and I just never seen that side of him. And I didn't know he had a kid, and I didn't know that
he does.
He had a kid when he was like 18 or 19, but he was very hopeful or wishful that it's he doesn't want to like hide who he is. And I just took a lot from that podcast. It was really great. And then the next one that I saw was like Jack Black. I don't know, it's Bad Friends really right now.
Yeah, you got Jack Black on there too?
Yeah, Jack Black was on Bad Friends, and for me, I don't know, Bad Friends means a lot to me. I never thought I would have been, like, right now I'm on 232, but like right now, like, listening to that podcast gets me through it, bro.
Back to the topic of parasocial, that's what it was with Tiger Belly. That was my parasocial thing. They filled in all those gaps. Yeah. Like, talking about certain things, talking about hard to speak about things. You know what I mean? Like, Bobby is I wouldn't say a complex character. I feel like we all could definitely relate to him.
Definitely, I definitely relate to him. I know it sounds silly, but like in some world where Bobby grew up in a time and he did a lot of drugs when he was growing up, etc. But in a world where I guess if I had the balls to do showbiz or kind of take that risk of taking a class or going to comedy clubs, like how blessed we are there's a Cobb's in San Francisco. We never go to, like, I've always said...
I went once, but yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah, once before. Why didn't you invite me, bro? Because I was with a girl.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. No, that's fair. But, like, also, like, why didn't we, like, go to jazz, like,
I'm down for that.
Dude, why don't we do it, bro? Why don't we just fucking do it?
Because you're dad and you're busy now.
Yeah. No, that's not fair, dude. Because I'm
not trying to hold it.
I'll make time. Like, I make time for this podcast. Yeah. If you tell me, hey, let's have a night out, I'm there, man.
Okay.
Yeah, with... it's good, man.
I just don't know what days you're free.
I mean, it's super weird, random, but I have this day off.
Like, I was this close to saying no to this thing.
No, and it's fair, but I mean, I did want to do a Thanksgiving, so we did Halloween episode.
I was kind of waiting on where's the costume, the pilgrim.
Fuck you, dude. I asked you, and I would have got it. I was gonna get funny mustaches, but you said no.
I didn't say no to the mustaches.
You didn't. You're right. No, you're right. I should have got it. I bitched out. But I think it's in some world where Bobby Lee means a lot to me. It's so weird, man.
I was just about to say but
I don't want to glaze. I don't want to.
No, absolutely not. But still on the topic of glazing him, because of Bobby, he was like the first Asian that I've seen on TV ever. Yeah, you know what I mean? Mad TV. Yep. And I know he gets that.
That fan was the first one for me. Comedy.
Right. But like I know he gets that a lot. He hears that a lot. But
right, my bad.
I wouldn't be in this chair right now doing this with you if I didn't like witness him doing it. You know what I mean? Because just seeing him be himself and not care. Yeah. Even though I know he does care, because we're like that. Yeah. We care too much. Yeah. But sometimes we don't.
No, he definitely inspires.
He's just a chill guy, bro.
Yeah, I'm just a chill.
But I want to be nonchalant,
Hey, actually, to be honest, I will go back to the Bobby Lee thing. But chill guy is actually a type of dude now.
What do you
chill guy is a type. You know how they have fuck boys? Chill guy is a guy who's.
Is it not good?
No shots to anybody. But a chill guy is a person that's not emotionally available. Just kind of like dislikes everything and like ignores everything that is. And I didn't think about it, but then I saw on TikTok they're like, yeah, I don't want to fuck with a chill guy. And it's a type of dude. Like, I don't fuck with fuck boys. I don't fuck with chill guys. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, this meme became a type of dude. I'm a chill guy. Like, I'm not trying to. No, you're a chill guy.
I don't like that. Because what you just said explains so much now. Like, damn.
God, bro. Like, I don't get mad at stuff. I let stuff go. I'm not emotionally available. I was like, oh, girls don't like that. I was like, oh.
I had one girl like argue with me before. It's like,
you're so nonchalant.
You're like, you didn't even chase after me. I was like, I'm just a chill guy.
Just a chill guy, man.
Oh, you said you didn't want me, huh? So
I'm just a chill guy.
So I can't. I'm not diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I'm autistic. So I can't pick up on these social cues. You know what I mean?
Dude, everyone's got something wrong with them.
I'm a chill guy because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, by the way, the last episode that we had, reading it, dude,
reading it.
No, fuck you. I was watching the fucking podcast, and I saw we got a little into it. Like we talked about a lot of mental health stuff, and and then you texted me, we're like, fucking comedy podcast. I was like, fuck. I'm sorry, but we really got it. We really got deep.
I was like, because I thought about after. I was like, that we were kind of like serious for a minute.
I like it. I like the vulnerability. I think
we need that.
It's good. It's nice. It's relatable. But
I'm not used to airing out laundry. In front of a camera.
Yeah.
Like when you're editing, you see like
fucking just a million clackers.
Oh,
no
shit.
Wait, what do you mean? You guys were in the beginning of that. What do you mean?
Oh, no. Well, I went to Charlie's daughter's birthday. Yeah. So when I was just sitting at the table with
beautiful daughter, by the way. Oh, shout out to Charlie and the family.
Lottie.
Yeah, that was amazing. And that was the venue the big venue in Burlingame.
Yeah. Wait, someone else had the same venue.
I invited you to see my family that one time. Yeah, I got fucking twisted that day. Anyways.
Yeah, it was the same exact spot. I was like, that's what I was like.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyways, go get
what were we saying again?
You went to Charlie's?
Oh, yeah. I was sitting at the table with like the younger cousins, like Uno, them, and then Bryce and Charlie, and JR. And then they just started talking about the chill guy meme. I was like, wait, I know. Like, I knew of it, but like, I didn't know exactly.
It's a thing now, man. I see it everywhere.
Where the fuck did he come from?
I think he's that
Brian?
No, he's a predecessor. If you see the origin, he's a predecessor of, I think, Arthur. Like the
Is that really?
Arthur. Okay. Like the history. Yeah, Arthur. That's what it is.
I was talking to someone, and then she was saying that it was like an Arthur.
Arthur. Yeah, Arthur. No. Yeah, Arthur.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
But yeah, going back to the Bobby Lee thing, I think that it's he just paved the way, man. I mean, I don't know if I would have moved here, got the podcast, and then been inspired to make
Damn, he did that to you for like moving too as well?
Yeah, dude. Like when I was like putting furniture up and like clothing, I was just listening to that podcast, and it just, it was just one of those things.
That parasocial thing where you just like
I mean, it's just like one of those things. You just put headphones in, and you just kind of like lose yourself, and then you get a million things done, and you're like, wow, dude, like that really. But his story is what really inspires me. And I'm going back to that what I was going to say earlier. In a way, if I didn't go through what I went through, or if I had the balls to even like try to do media or entertainment or whatever, I mean, what a way to do it, man. What a way.
I mean, when you put it like that, you make it sound like you made such a huge leap to just like be an artist. But like, bro, you made a huge leap just being like joining the army.
Oh, yeah.
You were shipped out there. Yeah. You know what I mean? You saw that.
Yeah, I downplay a lot of it, dude, and that's gonna be one of the things that like fans are gonna probably want to talk about because.
But I love that you don't make that your whole personality either.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude! Because I've met people that make it their own personality, and it is a hard thing to say. I will say the story.
We're shotgunning that, by the way.
Fuck. All right. The one thing I will say, my first story when I went to, I haven't told you this story before.
You might have, but
okay. My first semester in college, I went to the Academy of Art in San Francisco, and we were in a classroom. It was editing 101, and it was an amazing class. Shout out to Mr. Azul because he just kind of paved the like. I didn't even go to school for editing, but he like made it work for me. Like, how do I, as a cinematographer, how do I?
That's a real
look
teacher.
like how do I look at videos? How do I look at clips, etc. And I was in the class, and me, I'm kind of like low profile, whatever. Don't want to speak. First day college, a lot of 19, 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
And there's this guy in the back of the room, just fucking mouthing off, yapping, and he said to Mr. Azul, he was like, I was in the military and my back hurts and I'm a veteran and I'm kind of disabled. I need a special chair for this room. I immediately knew that I was like, I'm going to shut my fucking mouth. Because if everyone was like to me, he's like, do you believe this fucking guy? And I was like, Jesus Christ, they don't even know I'm a veteran. And I couldn't relate. I could not relate. Right. I don't use that as a way
victim
in,
card.
I'd rather have people not know I'm a veteran for they don't have that like spit image on me or whatever. Right. So it is it's a thin line, but I mean, I've never brought it up. And
oh, I didn't hear about that story.
People that are listening to this podcast, I drink before we drink. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I drink.
I
pregame before the drink because my because the older I get, my fucking face gets super red, and I have like, I don't know what it is, but long story short, it's not a good look. And in the earlier podcast, I do have a.
Was it?
Yeah, it gets red. I'm just like fucking.
When I was watching the footage over time,
I'm just getting red and red and red. So.
The sudden cut to the next thing. Like, wait a minute. But yeah.
Well, I would love to go to a jazz club. I'd love to go, maybe a espresso martini and listen to some good music as well.
You and those espresso martinis every time. I'm about to get you those fucking those candles that
you don't like espresso martinis?
I do like them, but it's just like you're just so like.
I think it's classy.
Is it?
It's classy, dude. It's classy. You
like martinis?
I do like martinis. Yeah,
like a little vodka gin.
I was gonna say for the podcast we should probably just make some drinks.
What is a martini again?
A martini is just gin and
the juice, right?
Yeah. Fuck, what is it called?
Olive juice or
no?
Yeah.
But it's gin and then vermouth. Vermouth is in a lot of things, and I don't know what that is.
But it's not colored though, right? Vermouth.
No, it's not colored. But where would you buy it? I have no idea. But I'm down. I'm down to have a spread and actually
a little bar down here.
We can do a little bar. We can do a little. I can do like a little.
Do a little segment where like cuts to you just like serving.
Yeah,
just like chilling.
Dick out, just like
yeah. I like that.
But I can have something.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, this is a very variety kind of garage, so I think it's good.
Yeah. Speaking of that, aliens, bro.
Aliens.
Did you hear about that shit that happened like maybe 9-10 days ago? Fucking.
Oh, they went against the port, right? Then they present to the court that it comes down underwater.
It was like something like that? So it was like former something of defense. So like they're actually official. Like at first I thought it was some
good, bro. Sorry, my bad.
I thought it was like some BS, whatever. But like no, apparently they have like they had a position or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they were just explaining that fucking there's aliens living in our water, and we're so nonchalant about it. And then he was saying that there's stuff that he can't disclose right off the bat just yet.
Yeah.
But he was just basically saying that there's like a new arms race now between nations utilizing fucking this off-world technology. And like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm a big believer that that's what's going on in Antarctica. I'm a big believer that's why they split it in.
It's just fucking mania to me right now. That, like we're all like. Because like over the years you've been like trickle stuff like here and there.
Right. Well, I mean during COVID wasn't that like a huge thing?
That was. Because they said
like this shit is real.
And then that they were gonna disclose more eventually. And I think this is basically it.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna see it evolve, but the feedback, or at least what I see in articles, is like, look, if it's not, if I have to pay rent tomorrow, it doesn't affect me, and that's the fucking craziest thing.
Yeah.
And I think in a sense maybe our generation or the next generation knew that there was aliens, but You know, at this point, we're like, fucking just show us already, bro. We don't, you know. Did they do the cop out where they said unidentified aliens?
Unidentified. What's it?
Yeah, because
UAP.
because they say like unidentified aircraft, but it's like it doesn't. Does that mean out of this world? Does that mean like we don't know what it is? It could be another country or.
Well, from what those guys were saying, they are not from this world apparently, and they've just been living in our waters. Or something
I have no. I mean, ever since fucking Godzilla, dude, I've always been a big believer of. This is fucking left field, but I've always been a big believer of if you've seen it in a movie, like like obtainable or something crazy, like in Avengers, how they had a aircraft carrier, with the planes, the and that can like go into the air.
Yeah.
I don't think that's far-fetched, bro. There's nuclear reaction.
Right.
Like, that's not crazy to think.
That's what they were saying, too, that, like, every time there's been a nuclear threat or whatever, that, like, one of our nations were close to, like, just launching that shit, they interfered. Apparently, somehow, some way, like...
Yeah, I can see that. No, but it's not far-fetched, bro. Like, the idea, with the Apple Vision Pro at Apple...
Our computers in general.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Iron Man's kind of interface with X, Y, and Z, like, building and picking apart stuff in front of you.
Yeah.
That's not far-fetched.
I still don't understand how a computer chip works.
No, yeah, right.
Like, how the fuck, like, you can make a chip out of quartz and then...
I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? Like sand. Silicon. Silicon is made from sand. And then
silicone?
Or whatever. I'm not going to get all scientific.
No.
But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, yeah.
No, it's... I've always been a big believer.
I'm just an idiot.
No, you're not. Just we're not informed. But we
this is a cult fight.
Yeah, I'm Alex Jones. Good callbacks, dude. Great callbacks. Yeah. I'm a big believer that it's not that far, especially with technology when you see movie theaters. Yeah. Not like spiritual or fucking poltergeist, but like
I'm starting to think that like spirit or whatever. Like, damn, how do I put this?
What are some things that you just like? They are not real. Like, no, that's unbelievable. Ooh. Like I think like trolls, like I don't know, like stuff in like Northern Europe. I don't think that's real. Like I don't know why in the world.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of hate from Northern Europe.
I think like bro, like there's such a big like international film festival for like crazy Nordic fucking.
You didn't like the Troll Hunter?
No, I didn't like that movie. I watched it, bro. He was like merged as the bridge. You ever seen that? Like
yeah, I thought that was
hiding behind the bridge, but it was like.
Fucking no! It was Warren. Warren told me a long time ago. He was like, "Oh, when I was a baby, I used to think that mountains were like the skeletons of dinosaurs."
Skeletons.
Like, I was like, "Yo, I used to think the same thing."
Yeah, I used to. I mean, like those small lakes that we have, like Comanche, when I was growing up with Berryessa. I thought there was fucking creatures in those lakes, bro. But what is something that you're just like, no, absolutely not.
Mothman.
Mothman. What is Mothman? Can we bring a Mothman?
It's an American. I don't think most things in America are like...
Yeah, it's just folklore, dude.
Yeah, for the most part,
Mothman. What does Mothman do?
I don't know what he does.
Okay.
He's just a Mothman.
Dude, that looks sick, bro. Looks like a fucking superhero.
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know what exactly. He's like, I'm gonna get you. Like you shine a light.
What does he do? Like he's like the evil fucking tooth fairy. Like
collecting. Actually, I don't know. But they did say that I think he's the Appalachian Mountain, like urban myth, legend type of thing. But I know, or it's fact. Fuck, we need to cut that over.
No. Keep going. No, fuck you, man. Keep it in.
It's fact that the Appalachian Mountains are like older than than most things on Earth, actually.
Okay.
So
Appalachian Mountain, which is in the eastern part of the United States.
It used to be like they used to be like bigger than. I'm trying to think.
Are we talking about trolls or Mothman? There's Mothmen.
I'm talking about I'm talking about the mountain, man.
I'm talking about the mountain, man. Dude.
I'm talking about the mountain. But yeah. So who am I to say like, oh, there's nothing here in America?
Dude,
that shit's old. Like same thing in the Philippines.
Yeah.
For our sake, we're Filipino. But there's 7,000 islands and counting, barely explored, and then you see hella shit there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
everything is just kind of it transpired from a story told by story, like word of mouth.
Manananggal, Philippines. Manananggal. Just Manananggal.
Do use dictation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What does Mothman do?
I don't know,
bro. What the fuck, man?
But I'm just telling him to look up Manananggal. That's a Filipino one.
Yeah, what is it?
I know a little bit about that one. So that's like fangs. That's like it's like a monster where it's like it's like half embodied, so it leaves one half like somewhere else, and then it goes to another spot, and it looks for like pregnant women. And it goes for some reason, the Philippine folklore, they always go for like pregnant women.
when you turn off the light and you like run home or you run through like a hallway because you're scared.
Yeah.
Like my dad
the white lady.
Yeah, my dad would just tell me a bunch of stories like, like there's just red eyes looking at me at the end of the hallway and stuff like that.
What's up with these stories?
It's all the same. Your mind is so powerful, bro.
And what's up with them always saying white lady too?
Yeah, for me,
they got us. Racist.
Right. Why can't they just be a Filipino? For me, I have a special connection with the spiritual world. Yeah. Ooh. One time, for the listeners that don't know, I stayed at Victor's house for a long time in my high school career. No, my high school life, whatever. Sure. Anyways, but long story short, parties, and I remember this one time. You remember Victor's house? There was like a balcony, and then there's those like shades.
Yeah.
And I remember I was sleeping on the couch, and I was drunk as fuck, and I just remember sleeping on the couch, and I looked out that window with the shades, and I saw a figure moving, and then I heard things in the kitchen behind me. So I'm on the couch looking this way, hear stuff this way. At this point, I'm drunk, and I'm like, I'm so fucking drunk. So what I said out loud was, "You exist. And we're gonna coexist together. And there's nothing like whatever you want, you take it. Yeah,
but also,
like I'm not like I'm not scared of it. It's just like you live here, and I live here too. Yeah. I didn't know where else to live, man. So
I feel like you probably came across not a rageful ghost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, right.
You just came across like a lonely, scared one.
Yeah.
You know, because the way it makes it sound like, yeah, come on.
Yeah. No, I just
snuggle up.
Scoot over. No. Honestly, that's how I felt. And I from there, I never really thought about ghosts and spirits.
Imagine
and
coming
like
across a ghost that called you the hard R.
Yeah, just fucking choke. Yeah. Or right. What is it? What is that thing called? Asphyxiation or something like that. When you get
asphyx.
Yeah, when you choke yourself when you're jacking off. Right? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
that's the thing. Yeah.
You're like an encyclopedia.
No, asphyxiation is like the term. Yeah, when you just like choke
yourself.
You don't get
choke
no air.
Other people.
That process of. It's not like you doing it to yourself before jacking
off.
No.
I thought like
I don't know the proper term for that.
But. Oh shit! Like what? Like you're just like you're laying on a girl's legs, and she's jacking you off, and then she's choking you. Like is that a fix? Maybe we should explore that.
Maybe
you should. Can
you show me real quick on the floor right now?
I'll do it to you, and you do it to me.
Oh my god! Are we gonna open up that soju?
Dude, then open it, man. Okay. I don't.
Okay.
Dude, open it up, bro.
By
the way, Victor had great things to say about your yogurt soda thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I went to Itzel's birthday, and that was like, we should get some of that. And I was like, I don't even know where to get that thing, dude. What is it called?
Milky's.
Milky's.
I get it from the Asian store, Ranch 99. You saying Ranch 99 or you say 99 Ranch?
I say Ranch 99.
Ranch 99.
Yeah, Ranch 99. But it's 99.
I say Ranch 99. I say Ranch 99.
But it's 99 Ranch.
Apparently.
Yeah. But I don't. Yeah. Where is it? You have Food Net around here. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Check the Asian place.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. Every time we watch this podcast and we do the editing part of it, I'm like, holy fuck, we're getting hella drunk.
I think we're pretty good this round, this time around compared to like before.
It's only been 20 minutes.
Is it really? Oh yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Well, no, you're right though, man. I mean, I think about the notes about this podcast, and we gotta slow it down.
I talk way too fast.
Well, I want to. You know what? Well, with me, I just want to have the thought be exiting my mind before I fucking forget.
Yeah. Oh, cheers.
Oh yeah. Cheers.
Hold that thought.
Cheers.
Damn.
You got a heavy hand there, buddy.
All around.
You got a heavy hand there, buddy.
Do I? Yeah, dude.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Fuck. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. What was I talking about? My first YouTube video. Mm-hmm. I actually want to do a not a haiku, but like a poem. A poem. Yeah.
Starting it off with a poem.
Yeah, starting a poem. Yeah.
Do we both have to write one out, or
no? For my YouTube, for my personal YouTube. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm saying like I was like writing it down on like a notebook, and I was saying like I do want to write a poem, and I have two. Oh shit! I have two 2 captions I would love to run by you. Just gonna get some feedback. Well, one of them is the art of letting go. Right? That'll be the caption, right? Like it's an attention grabber. Ooh. And the second one would be, if you have a second, let me explain. Oh, yeah, right. And then that would be the poem. So I was, just
hey, where you going?
Just try.
Let me talk to you real quick.
Give me your CD. No.
Go ahead.
No, I honestly, for the YouTube video, I in 2025, you'll be seeing a lot of me pushing out a lot of what is it called?
It's content.
When you're talking to the camera yourself and you're kind of not vlogging, but like literally like talking about like mental health and like kind of explaining, what I went through in a story. But I just want to document. Yeah, I want to document. I think I lost that part of me during COVID and during my film industry days. It's just like I lost that, and I want to get back to like just shooting. Like one thing that I want to do I'm just talking out loud, but I want to go back to like my San Bruno Angus house, and I want to like just get some B-roll of like Bel Air. And like places I grew up, like the alleyways that we like walked, and the Wendy's.
You gotta do that. You gotta do that soon before everything changes. Because there's a new rec center now, and it's not what it was before.
Just
it's not the same place we volunteered at.
Right. Wow, dude. You know what I'm saying? Good fucking thought. I haven't thought about that in so long.
Fuck you, PG&E.
Wow, dude, that's a great. Let's talk about that. Wow, you actually unlocked a memory for me, bro. I didn't even think about the rec center and what that meant to.
What year was that? 2009? Yeah, 2009 was when San Bruno had a pipeline explosion due to negligence from PG&E. Yeah. There were previous complaints that there was gas leaking in the air. They smelt it, and then next thing you know, boom, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, bro.
Lives were lost. People were
shout
relocated.
Out to. Yeah.
Some of the friends, you included, we went to the San Bruno Rec Center.
Yeah,
volunteered. People dropped off hella clothes for victims.
No, let's talk about that, bro. Yeah, do you remember where you were at in the world when that happened?
I was, dude. Funny story. I remember this. For a fact, I was with PT and my ex-girlfriend at the time, and we went to Stonestown. And then we were like entering Stonestown, and then we got the news that like thing happened, and then we did what we did hella quick, and booked it straight back to San Bruno, and then that the exit between Sneath and San Bruno Ave, and then you go and then you see the golf course.
Yeah.
So like we took that way, and then all you saw was fucking
fire, like live fire.
That like behind, like the golf range, right? You've seen it, and how big that is. You just see this big curtain of fire behind it.
Fuck, dude.
And I was like, yo, that can't be real. I remember like when we got that news, people were saying a fucking plane fell at first.
Right. So for me, I was with my dad and Victor. We were in the In-N-Out parking lot. We just had lunch. I think we were playing airsoft or something like that.
Right.
And I remember getting a call. I don't know who I got a call from, but when I got the call that it was happening, you never really like think about these events, or like it's kind of engraved. Like, where were you the moment it happened? And I remember I got the call, and all I thought about was my mom, because my mom lived in the area. Because what I heard was a plane crashed into Lenardi's.
Right, and that's not the part.
But that's what I'm saying. And I was like, holy shit! So calling, and everyone's good on that end. And yeah, bro, we booked it back, and maybe at the time it was just chaos everywhere, and I lived in the avenues at the time, so it was just chaos. And I remember going, what was it, like we had to go back to school, knowing what we knew. I don't think they closed down the, I don't think they stopped school. I think the next day we had to go to school.
I forgot.
So I got dropped off at Cap, and I remember I was walking, and it was like next to the football or the baseball field, and I was walking, and they had openly said volunteers needed at the rec center.
Because I remember me and the twins went there. We just decided, out of nowhere, it's like, let's go to the rec center.
Yeah.
And then we saw you over there.
Yeah, I had I don't know if you remember this in high school. I didn't have a backpack. I always carried a white binder. Right. Like a white, big, huge fucking binder. And I fucking walked, and then I stopped in the middle of my tracks, and I was like, no, dude. Like, I'm not going to go to school.
Yeah.
I turned around, and I walked to the rec center. And I remember Kyle was like, are you going to rec center? And I was like, yeah. And then he followed. And then there was a bunch of people that were like behind me. And I was just like, no, dude, I'm not fucking.
But.
And so we went there. and it was chaos, and there was piles of clothes.
I remember.
And people were crying, and they said, and all I did was, what do you need? And we're just trying to organize, and there's like stuff happening.
People were folding clothes,
and it was just, it was so surreal. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, because it was just like, it's just in the back of my head. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Muslim community, because I remember seeing them bring hella food.
Resources.
Just trays of food. Yeah. And then after, I just see them just praying outside of the rec center.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. I mean, it's the
community really came through.
No, I mean, that was amazing.
But on the other side of that coin, I remember when the place was still burning at night. I was watching from San Bruno Ave, like near Rollingwood. From that area. Yeah. And these fucking like assholes. He was like an older guy too, but then he was just like saying some shit like, "Oh yeah, this land belonged to the natives. Yeah, send another fire arrow." Blah blah.
Fucking way, bro.
I was like, I just looked at him. I was like, "Are you for real?"
People, I mean, that was a time where people weren't bold, but man, that was like that's a crazy thing to say.
Like I get it,
Yeah.
This wasn't our land, but also like that's not the right.
Those are human beings, bro. Yeah. It's insane. I mean. Now I'm just like, not passionate about it, but it's just like, when I think about it, like that morning, the day after, ash all over the cars, ash on the sidewalk, ash still falling, and you get dropped off, and you're like, and just like no words, you're like, oh shit. And I just remember being there, and then you kind of hear the reports, because there was a lot of misinformation happening, and I don't know. After that, it just kind of got blurry. I like exited out, and then it was like
same.
Yeah, it's just,
and then all we got from that, or all the San Bruno got from it, was just a little memorial in the park, and then it's kind of hidden away,
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, dude. Yeah, it was a time, dude. It was a time. But yeah, I remember doing that, man. Shout out to Kyle, man, because
shout out to everyone, bro, during that time.
Yeah.
So, since this is a Thanksgiving episode, I just want to say I'm thankful for just being around all of that,
Yeah. It really shapes who you are, man. It really does.
As someone who hasn't left his hometown yet, like, I can say that I'm proud of his hometown still. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's an interesting feeling, man. I do have a lot of pride, living where I lived and how I grew up. San Bruno has a very special place in my heart, and I really think that one day, I mean, times have changed, and I really do think one day I will end up back in San Bruno, because I always tell Vanna that I do want to move back on that side, and for some reason, as I've seen the world, I've seen it twice, and I've seen what it can offer. I still want to come back to the Bay Area.
Well, you traveled everywhere, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you just think back like, there's no place like home, bro.
Yeah, man. And it's that really shaped my idea of San Bruno.
Maybe that's just us being California liberals, just.
Oh shit! Yeah, that could be it too, bro.
It's that California weather that's getting to us,
Nah,
I can't see myself living anywhere else other than California.
Really?
To be honest,
really,
it's expensive. It is, but
yeah,
it's just I'm a fruit of California.
That's fair.
My roots are here.
Yeah, there's always a fine line of like, oh man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But
absolutely.
But you pick up all your stuff and you want X, Y, and Z, but you guys are here and my family's here, and it's like, I'd rather be, fucking, I don't know.
At the end of the day, just give me a fucking high speed internet.
Yeah, yeah, I feel it, bro.
Cheers, that's all I really need. Cheers.
Oh man. But yeah, shout out to those unlocking that memory, man. That was
It's kind of sad for that.
Kind of got a little serious.
Solemn,
on that.
But
yeah, I would say that
we wouldn't be human.
Yeah,
we didn't feel a thing about that.
I would say that I would love some perspective on that. We do have someone that's close by to our hearts that went through that firsthand and saw the flames with their bare eye their eyes, and it is it's just one of those things where we're not for me, I always think that I'm invincible, but it's just right around the corner sometimes. I always say I have 9 lives, bro. So
right,
it is.
That's another thing too. As we get older, we're just like not as reckless as much.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a given, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah. I mean, you have a lot more responsibility, more thoughts, and more stuff. And I always think about. I don't know if I was talking to Warren or somebody, but it was like the idea. Like we had the Thanksgiving Bowl, like the football thing that we used to do every year, and at one point, I think I had a job and I think I was doing something, and I was like, no, I can't break my ankle. Like I can't be hurt. I have bills to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Because we actually played tackle.
Yeah, we played tackle. We played football. It was a great time. It was our youth, but like, you
can't
do that anymore.
We played in the park where there would be fucking dips in the fucking ground.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. It's fun. It's great. I wish we took more photos, but
it's all in here.
Yeah, it's all in. Yeah, it's all in here, man. And honestly, bro, those are the greatest times because it reminds me that, like, you know, I had a good childhood and I had a great, you know, time in my 20s. But like, yeah, bro, when we were like about to do another one, and it was before COVID, but I was like, no, dude, I got bills to pay. I'm so sorry. If I break my ankle, if I get hurt, if I'm sore, if I got call out, I can't do that, bro.
No mind.
It's a sad reality that you have when you grow up, man. It's a kind of let go of that youth.
Damn.
You been watching any good movies lately? Do you like going to the movie theaters?
Dude, it's been a while. I'm trying to think of the Wolverine Deadpool. That was like the last.
How'd you like that?
I loved it.
I loved it
earlier in the episode when I was bringing up like the whole like revisiting my youth stuff. Deadpool, watching that movie was one of those things. It brought me back to like being a nerd again. Like,
dude, so many callbacks.
Dude, this is the episode of the callbacks.
Yeah,
I'm thankful for callbacks.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds you of a time.
Exactly. So no, that was the one. And then it got me back into like Godzilla and shit. So I was like, that wasn't recent.
Like -1? Are you talking about -1?
They did re-release it. I didn't get a chance to watch that. But yeah.
You haven't watched -1?
No, I did watch it. But they re-released it in theaters recently.
Got it. Yeah.
But yeah. No, so it's just all this revival for me, you know. It's like,
by the way, we should do the podcast like super close together one time. Just like fucking legs to legs and just fucking feel. Yeah.
We should do a podcast where we're just like, we should do the podcast where we're holding like action figures and we like talk through them.
Right, and it's just like a micro shot to it.
Maybe for like 5 minutes of the episode, and then and then cut, and then it's
like an Adult Swim, like a robot.
Stop motion. That's a whole nother.
What?
That's actually
say what's on your mind.
No, that's because at first I was like saying like, oh, we hope like, you know,
right.
But now I'm thinking like, damn, if we move to stop motion, that's like,
bro. When I was younger, I don't know if you know this, but when I was younger, there was these desks that would open up. Right. Remember that? When you put all your stuff in there. Do you remember Star Wars Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Clone Wars. I would take binder clips, like the black with the things.
And be like,
dude, I thought those were the like,
transport.
Dude,
you too?
Dude, I would play with that in my fucking desk.
Can you put a picture of the clip right there? Like, the fucking
dude, I would have that, and they would drop off fucking clones, and they would fight.
I did the same exact
thing. Oh my god, man, what a time, dude. No, it's good. You know what we should do?
What?
We should get a desk for the podcast, and we should just do that.
You know what I used to do with the desk too? I used to pretend I was like it was eating me.
What?
I would just
like shaming yourself. What the fuck is this motion?
Oh, sorry, no. Like I would get the desk and like.
Closing it on your head.
I was a kid, bro. I was like,
right.
I'm being eaten.
Yeah.
I was a fucking clown, all right.
No, you were. I
was doing too much, bro.
Yeah. No, I would. You know, when I was younger, when Bel Air, I remember I would do that to a lot of people. I mean, if people don't know me, I used to be a little fucking asshole, a little dickhead.
You kind of gave that vibe off.
Thank you, thank you. No room for interpretation. I was a dickhead, and I used to fart in their desk.
Oh my!
So I'd open it and I would fart. Close it and then be like, ha, you know, I would be the kind of guy to flip your backpack, you know. So it's just one of those things.
Flip it. I would rather get my backpack flipped than someone shit
farting
in my desk.
In your fucking desk. Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm not proud of, but you know what? I do need to accept that. I'm going through my own journey, bro. I need to accept that I was a dickhead.
Note to self: lock all mine.
Yeah, your desk. Yeah, dude. It's a reality.
Do you have any more Budweiser by any chance? Or
I do. It's in the fridge in the front.
You got a fridge in the front now?
No, actually, because of the.
That was that small thing.
Yeah, because of the wattage. I didn't want to. Yeah, so
I'll grab it.
Yeah, if you want to go grab it, yeah. Yeah, not while the fucking pot. Yeah, whatever, dude. Anyways, yeah. So, anyways, John is gonna go to the fridge and get some more Budweiser, and there's no reason for the Budweiser. We just haven't had beer in so long, and I remember a time where I used to go to parties and there was beer in red Solo cups when I was playing Rage Cage and beer pong, and hey, can you bring like just maybe like all of them and then just refill? I think
there's only 2 left. If I
well, fuck it, just put it back. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say refill it. Anyways, it's cute, right? Yeah.
I like that little fwidge.
Yeah.
I call it the fwidge.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember a time where we would put beer inside of like red Solo cups when we played games, and then
beer pong and
beer pong.
Disgusting cat hair.
Yeah, but you know,
because Victor had a lot of cats.
But you know what, man?
Was there a lot, or is it just one?
Two.
Okay,
two at a time. Just they cycle out, but it kind of gave you some personality, right? You kind of
it kind
of put some grit on your fucking
grit.
hair on your.
I love grit.
Cheers.
True Grit, right? Have you watched that movie?
True Grit. That's a Western, right?
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I just know there's like a girl in there. I think she like pretends to be a boy. I don't know.
Pretends to be a boy.
I don't know those.
You ever watched the movie
Bone Tomahawk?
Spit on My Grave?
I seen.
Yeah, you gotta watch that movie.
I seen like video.
How's the hair, by the way?
Like video summer.
Is it?
You're good, bro.
Yeah. Do you want to try this Arc'teryx beanie? I want to see what it looks like on you on the podcast. Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't wear hats like this.
Dude,
Hold up, like Pilo? What's going on here, dude? Look at Pilo.
See that Kalena? Like saw Pilo?
Yeah, Pilo's in Vegas. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh no, just
I like it.
Feels hella small on me.
No, it's disgusting.
Yeah, why is he laughing?
No, it's okay,
yeah.
Do you like oh my god, we're going 3 million ways. Do you know the style Gorpcore? Gorpcore. It
Gorp?
stands for
like Gore-Tex?
good old peanuts or something like that. Gorpcore. Can you put that up? Gorp. Gorp core. And it stands for like good old peanuts.
What's the R?
What?
You said
Gorp.
Yeah.
Gorp.
What's the R? You're
good old raisin peanuts. And what it is that I think it's a fucking Sean's laughing right now, but no, what is it?
Typically outdoor, designed for outdoor.
Yeah, you know what it is. Remember when we were growing up?
So like Gore-Tex.
You remember how we were growing up and I would wear like North Face all the time?
Everyone,
yeah, it was just one of those things.
Gorpcore was the way back then.
Yeah, and it was like outlandish, like 90s, like colors and stuff like that. Gorpcore is a thing that I gravitate towards all the time. I don't have the money to buy it, but I remember when I went up to Yosemite, I was like, I'm gonna, because I've had our Arc'teryx beanies for a while, and I just didn't know that was a fashion thing it was going towards. Because we talk about fashion, I'm not really a fashion guy, but I've had outdoor things. I have windbreakers. I have
fashion is just like what people just consider cool all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
so you could be rocking that, and then all of a sudden people would be like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, I didn't know.
Kind of cool.
I didn't know. I had Arc'teryx beanies because it was like weather, like like cold nights in fucking like in Texas.
My fashion now is like still based off like back then and like what my friends.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Like low key, like I would still wear like if I could like the North Face and all that. But yeah, it's the money.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of money. I mean, I get influenced by a lot of YouTubers that I fucking watch, and it is pretty funny because
I'm also like a plain hoodie guy. You know what I mean? I don't like buy like actual like Gorpcore jackets.
Right.
You know what I mean? Too much. But I probably should start.
Yeah,
we live in the area for it.
I mean, there's so much. And this is a great.
I've never seen you in a fitted hat before. Actually, now that I think about it.
Does it look cool? Does it look?
It's different.
Looks different.
It's not bad.
Never really wore it like that. I don't like. Oh shit. When I was
it looks like you're about to go somewhere.
When we were growing up, you know, I wore like snapbacks, right? Snapbacks were the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I never wear fitted. And then some people wear the brim, right? They do the brim thing. So I never done that before.
You ever see the Yankee hat with no brim?
Yeah.
Yankee hat with no brim.
Like a Chinese fucking beanie, right?
Basically, that's what I think about.
We should start this podcast one day with just like crazy outfits.
I'm down.
And then
for that.
like throughout the podcast, we'll just. Why not? It was a Thanksgiving episode. Even then we start taking off our clothes. Not like like.
I'm down. I'm down for outlandish outfits.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Dude, scared. Okay, so the Christmas episode, we'll have an outfit.
Okay, who's gonna be Santa?
Well, Sean.
I'll be Mrs. Claus.
What?
Grinch. I'll be the Grinch.
Ooh, the Grinch. Yeah.
What talking about?
That's the end point. You can't. You're not in the frame anymore. Yeah. You gotta. There you go. Yeah. No, you're good right there, but you were making your way out of the garage.
Making my way.
Sorry. Oh no, that's a good callback because it's the timer.
Oh, you're right.
So people that don't know, when you watch this, like the first episode, my camera is a photo camera, and it only has a 30-minute record time.
Yes.
So you'll see a bunch of junk cuts throughout. I'm hoping to change that soon.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do? When I get the new camera, I'm gonna have it's called Video Village. If you know, you know. But Video Village is for the directors to see every angle. But we're gonna have an A and B camera, but at least we can see the angle that we're in and kind of make sure we're in frame as well. It's gonna be good. And it's just been a long time, bro. Like, you know, you think about life and you're like, oh, investments and stuff like that. Yeah. But like, this is what I want to do.
Honestly, you just told me that I was gonna be in front of your camera. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm down.
Dude, I love that. Thank you, man. Thank you for, you know, when I was growing up, we always had a term. It was called like a goer.
Sure.
Do you ever heard that? No?
Kinda.
A goer?
Someone that's always down?
You're always down. Yeah. I remember I used to throw that term out.
That's also dangerous, though. It's like, do I not have a mind for myself?
Well, it's always one of those things, too. It's like, you know, like, there's certain people that I would call.
Yeah.
Or that if I need help.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Like, shout out.
Gotcha.
But, like, if there's something like, oh, well, that's the thing, too. The older we get, we're like,
But, no, I guess, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, you gave me purpose.
Thanks, bro. I
appreciate it. You say, I need someone in front of my camera.
Yeah.
That gives me a purpose in this life, you know.
I think a lot of the times too is that, you know, with me, I've always think that we've always got to keep the projects going.
Always.
Because that's a big part of the timeline that we have as a group. One day I hope
I live for the projects. I want more projects.
Believe me, bro.
If you want to make just a random short film, I'm fucking down for that too.
Dude,
Oh, bro, is this the beginning of a fucking entertainment mogul?
I'm not excluding because
FWABOOM mogul.
I'm not excluding anything.
I like that.
I'm not excluding anything.
I used to have all these ideas in my head. Sorry, I used to have all these ideas in my head, but I just like never thought I was capable.
It's 2025 is gonna look like a different. It's gonna look different, man. It's gonna look different. I'm manifesting that out to the world. It's about time. Yeah. I think it's about time that I have a huge ego thing. I have a huge ego. I'm a perfectionist, and I've explained this to you guys before. You know, a lot of the projects.
Huge ego.
Huge is so fucking huge.
Yeah.
No, but a lot of the times, a lot of the projects that I have, it crashes and burns because I want to control everything, and it's like it sucks. But I am so hopeful. You know, I'm so hopeful that this is going to be a thing that we do all the time, and it can only go up from here.
And that's what the world needs more of. It's hope.
Hope, man.
It's hope, bro.
I just need hope, dude.
To hope.
To hope, bro. To hope. Whoever Hope is, man, shout out to her, bro. She sounds like a baddie.
I think I got her dance from her in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah. Between, you know, all of us, you know, with everything that's been going on, with the things that I explained to you guys, you know, what I explained last... Oh, Sean wasn't here last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, did move in with us, and I'm taking care of her. It's just one of those things that I've never had to do that before in my life, and you know, when you get older, I know we're gonna switch segment when we get back into it. Right. You know, it's one of those things where like I never thought I'd be taking care of another human being like that. You know, I just had a baby, and now I'm taking care of a parent, and it's
like two human beings.
Yeah, dude. Like,
but also, like I was gonna say, sorry to cut you off, but like it's almost full circle with you. You know,
fucking shit, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mama Bear, all of them.
Yeah,
you know,
it is full circle, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't made that public yet, but yeah, it's just a weird feeling, bro. Because I there's a part of me where it was like, not embarrassed last time that we were talking about it, but it was like one of those things where I was like, yeah, I'm taking care of an adult. You know,
it's not even. I would say this is what's the word? I wouldn't say it's embarrassing, but it's more like it's more good on you because you're taking in someone.
Yeah, there's a lot of hardships with it, you know. There's a lot of hardships, but it's just like
it's called sacrifice.
No, and that's what I'm saying is just like, you know, I thought in life is so funny because I know I'm gonna cut this out, but it's so funny because you grow older, you're like, oh man, like I got it, and you know, to be between us, we have a minute left. That's the whole reason why. The reason why I used to say when I was younger was because I wanted X, Y, and Z, and now that I have it, I'm not saving anything anymore. So now I can buy the camera that I want.
Right.
You know, I can do the things that I want. You know, so it's. But now I gotta
some new things come.
Yeah, so I told Van, I was like, yo, like I want to buy the camera, and everything else will go towards the family. But for a second, for like maybe 3 or 4 months, I was like, yo, I can do. Hey, you know, I got. Yeah.
But whatever else, if like when it comes to like this shit, right, that we got going on here, or like media,
yeah,
I'll help, bro.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good, bro. We got a good team, and that's why I wanted you guys to be here, and you know the projects will keep going, and I'm excited. I'm super fucking excited. But I gotta fucking piss, bro. Cheers, bro. Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, how you like the beatbox, by the way? I heard that's what like the new Gen Z drink is.
Yeah, let me tell you the story, man. So the first time I had the opportunity to do Beatbox. Hey, you know what? If open it, let's take a swig. Let's swig all of it. Yeah, it's together. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's drink this shot first.
We will. Okay. God damn it. Cheers. Cheers.
It's a marathon, baby. Rest in peace, Nipsey. 11% alcohol.
Oh. Yeah. So while we're opening that up, I'll tell the story. So I don't know what event it was, but I was with my work people and
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. It's like fucking
chug jug.
It's really good. I would love to get sponsored by them because Beatbox is really nice. But long story short, we were supposed to go to Skylark. We were supposed to have an event over there. Mm-hmm. We didn't get a table, but shout out to Oliver for kind of entertaining the fact. But when we got to the line, everything was good. Like the pricing was all weird and we didn't know. But yeah, when we got up to the the front, it was like I think like $20 or $30. I don't remember, but I just know my group was kind of like not about it. So we said, fuck it. It was like 6 of us, and all of us are like down to drink and go dancing. It was a very reminiscing moment. Yeah, I love it. And if you're on that street, there's a corner store in the corner of that street. I don't know what that street is, but we ended up getting big boxes, and we got 2 each people, and we were fucking crushing that. And I got a Hennessy bottle. I remember that. And we ended up going to Jackalope, which is in Polk Street, and we ended up doing that. Yeah, you pay, and then they do the ball, and then they drop, and then there's like a I don't know, a special drink that you have in the bottom, so you don't get to choose, but you pay to get the drink, and it was really awesome. And
those are kind of cool, but also I'm like,
No, I got fucked up. I was fucked up. So then at that point, I was like, I'm down for anything. At that point, yeah. So then we ended up going up and down Polk, and then we ended up going to like a Spanish like club. And it was a Spanish club on Polk Street, and it was so amazing. I loved it. We were feeding shots. It was great. It was a great time, and just the right amount of people.
But what made it Spanish?
They played fucking Spanish music, bro.
Like what?
Well, I don't fucking know. I'm not Spanish, bro.
The only reason why I bring that up is because like, all right, like when my dad, I asked him like,
they're playing Bad Bunny.
I asked him like, what do you want to eat, Dad? He goes, Spanish.
What the fuck does that mean?
He means Mexican burritos and shit like that.
Yeah, like a fucking country. But
yeah, so like, all right, so what kind of music?
Like fucking... I don't know. I don't want to fucking... Well, I'm going to get canceled. I don't want to get... But it was like a lot of... Well, I don't know. Is it even reggaeton? Like reggaeton is still a thing? Yeah. Okay, reggaeton is still a thing. And I don't know, dude. But they played music that I don't listen to. But I would... I didn't catch a fucking beat.
Spanish music.
I was shaking my ass. And we had the right amount of alcohol and the right amount of friends and
the right
vibe.
Amount.
And it was such a great night. We closed out that fucking bar or that club, and it was great.
You
and
had your Goldilocks moment.
I did. I have a photo of us we took a photo outside of the club, and it was great. And we had beatboxes to start the night, and that's why beatbox in my head
is a good time.
It's a good time, dude. So
hey,
let's drink it. Yeah, let's drink that. Drink to that. Let's take a shot. Cheers.
Take a shot of this?
I was drinking. No. It's a sipper, It's a sipper. It's like
11%.
A Dolores beat, Dolores.
Yeah. It's very blue. You can taste the blue.
Yeah, it's like
it's sweet.
It's like a Four Loko.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you have two of those. Yeah, you're pretty good. Pretty good shaking your ass the whole time.
Are we shotgunning another beer?
We can.
I'm just kidding. No,
I'm not opposed. When you put on the podcast, I'm down for anything, bro.
I'll chug the rest of my beer if anything.
Yeah.
Let's do that. All right. Cheers. This is not a drinking podcast.
Hold on. Before we say shout out to, we're not friends anymore, but shout out to Dirty Baywater. Instagram, we were cool back then, but long story short, he would do, what is it called? Local beers that are, what are they called? It starts with a C. It's like, anyways, long story short, local Bay Area breweries, beers that were made in the Bay Area, and I just remember that.
I hope he got the name right.
I think it's called Dirty Baywater. That's what it's called. Instagram, okay. Dirty Baywater.
Yeah, look that up just in case.
Cheers.
Good God Almighty.
Dirty Baywater. I don't know if the Instagram's still up, but
yeah, I wasn't really planning on drinking that much today, but it just turns into a good time. I think that's what makes an alcoholic an alcoholic. You don't know when to stop.
Whoa. We talked about that last podcast.
Did we? Yeah.
Yeah, because every time that we get together, it's a celebration, and
That's
Victor
true.
is trying to break that cycle.
Hey, respect it.
No,
Yeah.
respect. Yeah,
Man
respect.
just got married. He's trying to save up everything.
No, I respect that, dude. I respect that. I think
He did a total 180 kind of with like.
No, but I'm an advocate. I'm an ally.
Right.
Hold on. Let me say that. Yeah. Let me. I'm an ally. Okay. I'm an advocate. Hey, let's go do it. You know, but I'm not there. You know. I remember. Do you remember? Oh my god, we gotta come back. Remember when we went to Ravens Bar and we had a fucking night out? You remember that?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. You
I
remember?
blacked
Yeah.
out, bro.
You blacked out. We were in line. It was 4 of us, and there was. Dude, do we keep this in? I have no idea. Sean, you'll put down the notes. I'll figure it out if it's in or not. Long story short. We were in line, 4 of us. There's no reason why 4 people should go to the bathroom.
Who are the 4? I don't remember.
But I'm an ally. I'm a big advocate for it. I like it when we're
we're cutting that out.
I don't do it. I don't do it, but I like the idea. It's thrilling for me. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Which I love. I love that.
I like it. I get it. Victor told me out
We're
loud.
bleeping Arn. We're not cutting out. We're bleeping names. Just bleeping the names.
I like it. I don't know what it is, but you know, it's a great time. I am addicted to the great times, bro.
I like that you're down for it, you know.
Just down. I'll even put in. I don't even do it. I'll put in. I don't know what it is, but I'm just I'm a good time kind of guy.
You never tried it?
No.
No
pills, no coke, no nothing.
Right, just weed. Right, for the most.
Yeah, I mean, even then, I was just always paranoid.
Even then, like, I don't even remember a time that I smoked or.
Yeah. But I don't do drugs But I'm a big advocate for it. I don't know what that is.
That's called just enjoying your freedom.
That's me supporting my friends.
That's just you enjoying freedom, even if it's not yours.
Right.
That's
right.
That's true freedom.
Yeah, you know what, man? You know, here's the thing, too, man.
To be
accepting? I love, humans being humans.
Yeah.
But if it's not self-harm, I don't like the self-harm thing.
Yeah. Well, man, one could argue that drugs is self-harm.
Right. Yeah, that took a turn a little bit. That took a turn. We'll minus that.
Here, let's just head nod for
right. We'll get the notes. We'll make sure that we're gonna stop now. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, no, we had a lot of great times being in the city. I remember a lot of the times that we were going to the city was a very intimate group, and you know, alcohol was involved, and you know, just times being each other and dancing. I love John dancing. I don't know if you know this, but John is a dancer. If you never met John, he dances, and I like John dances, and it's just something happened. Something happened.
You know? Let me tell you this one time. I forgot who I was with, but I know I was with Cherie. We were at Minna, and then I forgot the event, but like we're just vibing. We're like, you know, dancing and shit. And this fucking guy comes out of nowhere, and he just starts.
Oh yeah, on you?
No, not on me. He starts battling me, as if he's.
You look like a battle kind of guy, dude.
But no. But the funny part was like I'm not there with Cherie like that or anything like that. Oh. This guy was trying to get her.
Like a mating fight.
Yeah, it was weird. He was just trying to get like her attention. I don't know, like win her love with his. Because me and her, we were like, okay, and we walked away.
You walked away,
and then the guy
at least entertained the idea.
And then
of fucking...
we walked away. And then like somehow made our way back, but not back. But then the guy came back to us, and he started doing the same thing again.
Same dance?
Yeah.
I like that.
So then me and Cherie decided to entertain the guy.
Yeah. Hyping him up.
Yeah, kind of.
I love those moments. God damn it, dude.
And then because then he had like 2 lesbian friends. I didn't know that they were lesbians at the time, but they basically like baited me to like step away from Cherie just so he could continue his fucking dance.
That's called a play.
Yeah.
That's called a play, dude.
And it was funny. I didn't know how to dance with those girls, to be honest. That's how I knew they were lesbian. It was just the way we were dancing.
See, here's the thing, though. When you know,
like if I could show you how
what are you talking about? Lesbians don't dance different than fucking other people.
Oh, dancing. Let me tell you this.
Okay.
When I tell you that a girl kisses like a fish, it's like that. Sean knows what I'm talking about. It was like that.
All right. I don't know.
It's good. But when a girl kisses like a fish, you know.
Yeah.
Just imagine the dancing. Just.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad, dude. Yeah. It's bad. Fuck. What was I gonna say with that? Shout out to Folsom. What was that night?
Foundry.
Yeah. Shout out to Folsom Foundry. Yeah. I had some great nights over there. It is.
That's one of those things that like I wish we had more of. Not necessarily arcades, but like video game bars for our ages. PC cafes. I miss that shit. Like, I don't know. Granted, we could just like stay at home and play our games, right? But PC cafes, like, they saved my life back then. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a place to be.
Yeah, we talked about that. That was you had a great question last podcast. How me and Victor's relationship started.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, and that. Okay, well, I'll remind my co-host what happened, but you asked us when did me and Victor, how did me and Victor meet, and we met over CS Source. I think it was Counter-Strike Source, like before Go.
I
remember. Yeah. And we played at Down Under Games on San Mateo Avenue, and it was an amazing time. And you're right. I mean, those are the best memories or the best friendships that I still hold till this day.
I wonder why those PC cafes, like
closed at the same time. I have no idea.
Is it rent or? Because I doubt they had people like stealing shit from their.
Yeah, I mean, you had we don't have to cut this out, but remember, like Victor Cuevas and Anthony, the big Anthony, sure. They would work at the Down Under Games to get hours to play. So they would clean and they would help out. And the owner was such a community based guy. He was from Australia, and I remember because my dad was
actually dope.
It was so amazing just how he ran that place because it was the same group of people all the time. And Victor and our boy Anthony Garcia. Shout out, but we would go there, and that was when that's when I met Victor, and man, shout out to that. I mean, that's just an amazing. And one day they closed. They closed, and I was living on Angus or Mastic Avenue in San Bruno, and you walk there after school and it's closed, and you're like,
why? Yeah.
That's it, and then you never get the closure. You're
right.
It sucks, bro.
It was because it's one of those things. Like when I used to frequent the Philippines a lot. My parents would take me there every 2 years when I was younger, and that's where I experienced most of those like PC cafes. They still have them to this day, but just seeing like how it was run, like most of these computers even have like the best GPU, CPUs, et cetera. Yeah. But I don't know. From a businessman standpoint, I was like, like why not? But also, like, how do you
money?
No, yeah. And now that you bring that up, like, now that I'm looking at it, like, how do you make money?
Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's tough, and you're not. At the time, it was such a new thing.
If it wasn't for money, like, if you were to ask me, like, what I would want to do, maybe that. Maybe it's that.
Oh my god, dude.
One of those.
Yeah,
things.
I mean, I've always said this. I mean,
if it wasn't for money,
I mean, Victor was on the podcast last week.
It gave kids somewhere to be.
No, that's the thing though. Like, the podcast last week was so amazing because I told Victor, I was like, look, dude, I want what you want. I want to have something of my own. This podcast, a bar, breakfast.
A bar would be great.
The thing about it too is like, me and Victor's down, but Victor always said, also said, I need money.
Yeah.
I can't lose money. I need money. So,
right.
That makes it unattainable, but it is one of those things where I want something. This is what we're doing right now.
It would be so dope if we did open up our own dive bar, like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Dude, I'm so down.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know it's so expensive. I know it's all that, but I know because of our vibe, people would just want to be there. Yeah. And not just because of us, but like eventually people would just want to be there because it's the place to vibe.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I look at.
And that's the thing too. Is like I've I
feel like that's how every bar.
No, but no, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying. But it's like from San Bruno, and we give off good time energy though. Yeah. Like I don't know what it is, but when I told Victor, I was like, I don't know what role I would play. I would want the breakfast spot, but I'm not a cook. You know what I'm saying? I would be a waiter. Imagine going to a place where me and Victor are waiters, all right? Where we're personal. We're talking about we're talking to you.
Yeah.
We're having conversations because you know what me and Victor have in common? Because we threw a lot of parties when we were growing up, like house parties.
You guys are hosts.
We just host all the time. And
I remember that a lot when you were at Mama Bear's place.
We just host all the time. We threw parties every week. I mean, for winter breaks and summer. We threw parties all the time, and we just hosted, and that was like, why? I want to do that again, bro. Like,
you know who else is a good host? AD. Shout out AD.
Right? No,
Shout out AD. Dude. Those other times that we would go to his house to drink and shit like that, he would always just be like, "You hungry? You got food?" Like blah blah. Like before he even took his first shot, he would just make sure that you're good.
Shout out, dude. Hold on. I'll
He's the reason like why I think about hospitality. Hospitality.
Shout out to Revive in Ceremony. Solace, Adrian Trinidad holding it down, part of the FWABOOM crew. But when I think about investors and thinking about someone that can, be a part of something.
Do we want to keep this part of the conversation or the investor?
No, I will. Yeah, okay. I want to keep it a part of it because I want to make sure if he ever watches this podcast, like how he meets me. Because if we're talking about someone that made it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And someone that wants to do more, him.
That man is about that hustle, that grind.
Hustle, dude. And
I was his beard haircut model for his test and shit like that. Oh, right, and just like being there and then being a current customer now. To this day, like this is wild to see the growth.
I love
growth is exponential, bro. It's crazy.
I love him so much. I hope that he does get into another venture capital because God knows that he, first of all, he's just waiting for the right opportunity because every time I'm in that chair, it's about the next move, and he is a go-getter, but he hasn't found it. And when I talked to him about the breakfast spot. He was like, I love that. It was the breakfast spot on El Camino that
Camino Corner.
No, nearby. It was there's a barber shop. It's a small next to that Indian tobacco shop.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
but it was popping right there. That spot.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It used to be Morning Wood, right?
Morning Wood. It's a Hawaiian fusion.
Yeah.
The exact same kind of feeling, right? Like where you attract people over. And they had good vibes and all that. Have you had lunch at Morningwood?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
It's always a line.
You felt a certain way. That's why people went. And, that was. I mean, is that before social media? I don't know. But long story short, you think about that, and then I think about the prime location was El Camino Corner.
Yeah.
Because of that parking lot. But long story short, I tell Adrian all my ventures and the dive bar and all that stuff, but. It is one of those things where I do want something of my own. Adrian
is also the kind of guy that you can while you're getting a cut, if you have any business ideas, you can talk to him about it, and he'll give you feedback on it. You know what I mean?
I love Adrian. I always call it. It's actually funny. Van actually says,
"I love that we have friends like that now."
Oh, absolutely.
Growing up with him, and then knowing that we,
absolutely.
Oh, God, I love it.
No, I love it. It's actually so funny because me and Van always say. It's not a haircut, but it's a therapy session.
Exactly, every time.
And it is a therapy session.
Exactly.
I talk to him about a lot of my stuff, and I would say before it comes out or before it does, and it goes through Adrian first. Right. Shout out to Adrian, shout out to Revive, shout out to Solace. It's just a big part of the growth. Big part of the growth. Cheers. Do you like it, Sean?
Yeah, that's good.
It's strong.
I know.
I taste the blue, but it's strong.
It's strong.
How do you describe blue?
When you're,
I taste blue, bro.
Red 40. No. When you're out and about and you have two of those in a brown bag and you're drinking on Valencia Street, it'll make you get a little silly. Because we were supposed to go to Blondie's that night, but we didn't have cash. You know how Blonde?
Oh yeah.
Cash.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's dying out now though.
Right.
A lot of places are starting to just be like tap. Let's tap that shit.
We'll probably talk about this in the next segment, but San Francisco is actually having a little bit of an uproar with the streets that are closed down, and there's house the parties. Sean, do you know anything about that? If you want to bring that up, they're closing off blocks of San Francisco and having parties. It's not R&B and ribs, but it's more of like
a block party.
Yeah, it's just like a fast, Friday night.
There's boots and shit. Sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's called SF, not First Friday, Sunday Street. It's not First Friday, but it's a Sunday Street. I mean, I don't know if anyone's partying on a Sunday, but I
remember Chinatown had a little something going on.
Right.
Is that still going on? Do you know?
I don't know if it's an event. I would love to kind of understand what's
going on. I want to
go
back. Remember how earlier I was talking about I've been a revival of my nerdy shit, blah blah. Remember I told you in the last episode before, I used to love being in the city all the time. I wonder if this is what it is now. Do I make my comeback?
I hope. Your comeback?
Yeah, I hope.
Here's what I'll say. Hey, when I get my new camera and I'm shooting B-roll and getting those shots, I love to call you guys in and you pack in the car and just
hang out.
Go to because what it really comes down to is just what I'm thinking in my head. I wrote it down. It's just cinematic shots and then me talking over it. It's not me talking in front of the camera, but it's just talking, and it's a poem. So I think about that, and I think
about that Always Forward one with RJ.
Love Always Forward. Shout out to Always Forward, bro.
But that video is still on YouTube, and I still watch it every now and then, just because I'm like, cause I like seeing myself in the camera.
Yeah, shout out to Always Forward, man. that was a great.
Shout out RJ, bro. Austin.
Yeah, shout out RJ Austin. That was a great time. In my introduction to the world of film.
The way I look at it, it's just everything has been like, this is the path for you. Not like, I'm not trying to say like you have a Jade's path, but like the way it's been seeming like you try to like stray from it, like with the cop thing.
Yeah. Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying though? Yeah. But like, it just somehow comes back to media, you know?
Yeah.
I just say media as a loose term, but like, you know what I mean? Like, just,
no, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And I mean, you know,
I feel like this is more your natural thing, you know?
Yeah, no, and that's the crazy part about it. And I know that we're going to talk about in the next segment, but I think we talked about this before.
Bring it up again.
Throughout my years in being in media, I just never got the opportunity, or I never got the call to get to the next step. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
I never.
Isn't that
got
what
the
it is
call,
though?
man.
Isn't that what it is though? Like in
you
that
put in time,
in that realm,
you put in time, you put in work, you do a lot of free stuff, but you never get the call to do the next thing.
But yeah, I see what you're talking about. But I feel like in that realm, it's more so like because you need to like make it yourself. I don't know, for lack of a better term.
No, it's fair. It's fair.
So shotgun, right?
Wait, hold on. Let's just sit in the moment, all right? Just sit in the moment. You know, I'm very grateful for you guys for having something of our own. You know, it's an amazing experience being together. And here's what I will say. Mark my words, next year, Thanksgiving, it'll be different, bro. What happens? What if we get that studio, bro? At my uncle's? What if we get that, bro? What if we get it, bro? We don't have to set up anything, bro. It's already set up.
I'm only meditating because I'm not trying to change the person I will be when that happens.
Right.
I will still be the same. I will still be the same.
I fucking love
person,
that, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
By the way, you made me really self-conscious about the hat, dude. The hat looks
stupid. It looks good. No, it looks good on you.
Fuck you, man. You made me feel self-conscious.
It looks good on you. I swear to God. It looks good on you. It felt weird It felt weird on me.
It felt weird on you?
On me.
Ears in, ears out.
Ears in.
All right.
You're good.
You made me feel so conscious. Let's switch hats. You know, fucking asshole. All right. God, you have what cologne do you wear?
What?
You smell good.
Diptyque. I got it from Utah.
Wow.
Diptyque.
He gave me something too, and I use it every once in a while.
Wait. Give? What do you mean? Like
he just gave. Oh, what? I don't know.
Night.
I don't know if Utah wanted to talk about.
I was so fucking drunk that night.
A lot of people were. All of us were.
Oh my God, what a night.
One person was way more than all of us. He didn't wake up. That guy didn't wake up the whole time.
What a night, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, leading to that fucking moment.
Yeah. But no, ever since then, it's a fucking $250 cologne.
Oh man, I love. Hey, shout out to Utah.
Shout
out to Utah, man. I'm gonna send. We gotta send this.
Yeah, probably.
Send the link to him because. Shout out to him.
Imagine him repost. No. Cut that. Because that's like expecting something, you know? I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to get at?
Keep it in. I love you, Utah. I love you, Utah.
I love that guy too.
Hey.
Shout out to his dad. Did you watch alright, so speaking of
I know you're talking about.
What's the movie called?
The movie?
Yeah.
I know his dad. I don't know the movie.
Oh, did you watch it though? Is what I was trying to get at.
The movie? There's a movie?
Departures. That was the movie
with Matt Damon and
what? No, not that Departure. Departures.
Okay.
Not so the Departure.
I didn't know. I didn't read the movie.
No, Utah's dad. That movie won like an Oscar, or I forgot the exact award, but it won awards.
All right. I will do my due diligence. I will watch that movie.
You will love it. I cried like a bitch.
Can we talk about?
I messaged Utah because he
no fucking way.
No, he posted a picture of his dad. I was like, hey, yo, by the way, Oliver put me on the movie. I fucking sobbed like a bitch.
And what did he say?
Oh, sorry. He said, like, oh, you're crying, huh? I was like, yeah, I was sobbing like a motherfucker.
Utah, man. Yeah, you know what, man? When I think about that part of my life and where you couldn't make it up.
Yeah, no.
You could not make it. People will not believe us. What happened? You can't make
Fuck, what was his friend's name? An
amazing time. I have videos. I don't know.
No, his bearded friend, like his best friend from childhood. Yeah, bro, I love that guy. He was
amazing. Shout out. That was a while. You know what's crazy? You know what was absolutely insane about that moment in time and that night He was riding a scooter or the bike. No,
the bike.
He was riding the bike.
He rode in front of our taxi.
Bro, and the taxi driver was so confused.
He's like, follow me.
And I was recording and I was like, dude, this is the best night of my fucking life.
Fuck. I'm trying to get his name right. Was it you?
I don't remember.
I remember it was like you.
He's a spirit in the wind, bro. I don't know what it is.
Fuck, man. Shout out them, bro.
Shout out to them,
Love
bro.
you guys. Miss you guys. Hope to see you guys again.
I will. We'll send the link to Utah, but no, you know what? I haven't watched Departures.
Watch it. I'm gonna send you a link.
I saw the photo. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't. And I hope that Utah's doing good, and I hope that we can get some time to go to either south of Japan and or Korea, because I would love to meet up with him again, and I know it's going to be a great time. And when I tell the story to my coworkers, they don't believe me, and that's okay, because I have photos and I have the memory and I have the feeling of what happened. And that Japan trip was so... Because I've been to Japan a bunch of times.
Yeah. But that was the most sentimental.
When you think about...
That was the most sentimental.
That was amazing.
I remember when we were leaving Japan and then we're on that van ride back to the airport. You're like... You had the shades that Utah gave you.
Oh, no.
The gummy worm shades.
Didn't take it off.
And then you're just like, nah, not taking it off until I get back home.
How long was the flight?
You fucking kept it on the van ride. We were listening to fucking Blue Hearts.
I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm getting so excited. I'm getting so excited. Look, here's the thing, man. When that night happened, I was so drunk. And here's the thing. I had so many people from the U.S. tell me, whoever that is, they are somebody special, because the bottle that Utah gave us, the Lady Gaga, whatever, it was, everyone was like, there's only a limited amount. And we drank that like it was a fucking soda, like bottle.
It was Captain Morgan.
It was something. And we drank that like it was nothing. And that whole night meant so much to me. And when he gave me those glasses, I wore it the whole fucking time on the airplane ride. And I was miserable. I was hungover. I was so mad. But you know what, man? Blue Heart. I recorded Blue Hearts.
I remember that. I was listening to that with you.
Oh my god, bro!
I remember I was crying when he gave me a Fendi bag, because I was tripping the whole time. I was like, I don't know what to get my parents. Blah blah yada yada.
Oh my god!
We were rushing throughout the through the shopping days. Blah blah. I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
How do we pay it? He didn't come. He didn't come here. I would have dipped into my savings to give him a good time. Yeah. Bro. But like, he didn't come back.
He did, yeah.
And
it's not a busy schedule.
No. When he does come back, though, if I ever go back to Japan, I know that I owe him.
But like back to what you were saying, like if we were to come here, how do we even give him that?
Oh, I'll find a way. I'll find a way, dude. I'll find a way.
Think you sucking, bro.
I'll find a way.
Yeah.
I mean, he put his
Yeah, absolutely.
He put his right. No, he's right. But
just be there.
It's. Oh man, I'm gonna send him this segment of the podcast, and it's beautiful because
Utah, we miss you, we love you, bro.
We miss you, we love you.
Thanks again for the good times out there, bro.
Yeah, man, and every glass of Highball that I get in the States is not compared.
Every glass of Haboosh,
dude,
Haboosh.
Oh my
What's that? What it's called, right?
What is the song that we played? Our exit song, walking out of the first club that we ever went with him.
Was it Nafeen?
No. It was a song that's an old school song that we played when we walked out of that club. Coco. There was a song. It's a dude. Filipinos love this song. It was even in the September. September.
That was one of the
Was it?
top 10 songs.
We were taking a shot. I have a video. We took a shot. It was like September or something like that, and we took the shot with everybody in the bar. And everyone was like, yeah, we were just like crowding.
Put that song in the ending.
Yeah, and it was just like we walked out and it was our last song in that club. Coco? But it was an amazing song. I think it's September, dude.
I mean, there's a lot of songs.
No, that's true.
Another song was New York State of Mind. We in Tokyo.
Fucking shit, man.
Knew,
What a
What
a great night, dude. God, what a great weekend, bro.
My God.
Oh, what a great weekend.
We shotgunning this? Let's shotgun.
All right, let's shotgun.
I'm thinking too much about the good time.
I love it, dude. I love it. All right, we're gonna shotgun a beer. Let's get close by.
I have a feeling I'm gonna end, and yeah, this is gonna end up on the floor again.
Oh yeah, well this one is already ended up on the floor.
There you go. Oh, all right, let's just. All
right, 3, 2, 1. Love you. Yo, shout out Utah. Yeah, send this segment to him, bro. Love that guy.
Shout out Oliver. Or even like
yo. Shout out Oliver. Shout out Phil. Shout out Oliver. Shout out P.
Shout out Twins. Evan and Aaron.
Evan.
Sean, you were there. Who else was there?
Evan.
That's what I said. Evan and Aaron.
Aaron was not there.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he was. Sorry.
Shout out to Evan, Oliver,
Aaron,
P.
you know, I'm always thinking about you, buddy.
Yeah, we're thinking about, shout out. I mean, it was one of those things where when we were in that room and said, yo, look, I'm tired, but Utah's taking us out. Rally the fuck up, bro. Rally the fuck up.
No, I remember that first day.
Rally, get a haircut in the fucking bathroom. Rally the fuck up.
That first night before we met Utah, I was like, "Why is it so cold? Where is this guy?" We were.
Yeah, bro. You know what?
Where the fuck is this guy?
But that was one of the best. That was the best.
It was worth it. It was worth waiting in the cold.
He was right on time.
Yeah. I wasn't sure about the time.
Was
I don't know.
No, because we were early.
Okay, my fault.
We were early, right? Weren't we early?
We had to walk there. We weren't sure.
That's right.
We pulled him in a taxi
on time. Oh, okay. Well, shit, my fault.
No,
But it was cold as fuck.
That was my fault. My fault.
True. And
I kept walking by that vape shop. I was like, "Oh, should I buy one?"
Dude, I remember. Dude, let me tell you a story, man. When you guys and Utah performed that night.
Yeah, bro, I was not ready for that.
But I looked at Phil. I was like looking at the whole crowd, and I know that you guys are, dancing goers. But I looked at Phil. I was like, Phil, we need to go down there. We need to do this, bro.
Yeah.
And me and Phil, we went down there and we fucking hyped the fuck up, dude. And we had Waka Flocka Flame in fucking Japan, and it was fucking hype, bro. And
I'm
like
shaking right now.
It was. I loved it, man. And I shout out to Phil, dude. Shout out to Chop Shop because that guy, that guy, bro. He did it, bro.
Do you remember the guy that Utah was rapping with? The guy with the fro, kinda.
Yeah.
After that,
deep voice.
Yeah. It was hella funny because after that performance, when he came back up, we were up there with them, right?
Yeah.
I just came up to him, pretend you're him. I was like, that was very good.
You did that?
That was so good. I liked it.
You did that?
I did.
Oh.
I don't know what to say, but I was like,
he's a rapper.
Yo.
Well, even
I was like,
you get it. I mean, he's a chill guy. You know what I'm saying?
And he did the same thing back. He was like,
really?
He didn't go how long.
Oh, because you know what? When I get around celebrities like that or rappers, I code switch. I'm like, yo, what up, man?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I just want to, well,
I don't try to glaze that much.
Yeah. Well, because it's Japan. So
no, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta do the whole bow thing,
Yeah.
You gotta. But
no, it was when I think about that night and I think about
fun time.
Me and Phil, we looked at each other like, dude, these guys have water bottles. They better not throw the water bottles in our face. And they fucking threw the water bottles in our face. I was like, fucking throw more water in my face. I was so high, dude. It was such a good time, dude.
Shout out Jiro.
Yeah, Jiro. And here's the thing. I don't know if we're gonna we can cut this part out, but I don't know his rapper name, but I know
Jiro. I just said it.
Can you play a Jiro music video in the background where we can kind of like see?
How do you spell that?
Jiro.
Giro. Yeah.
I forgot if he has like.
Yo, shout out to Utah, man. You know that we love you, and we can't wait to see you again, bro. We cannot wait to see you again. And I hope that here's the thing, man. When the baby is older, I hope that we are in a good place to take that trip again, man. See him out there. I hope that he sees us before. I
want to go to another the Korea.
Korea.
like no the restaurant. No.
What the fuck are you
saying? I was trying to say the restaurant. Remember we ate in that small restaurant.
You want to go back to the restaurant that he brought us to?
No, I'm saying like in general, like one of those like intimate restaurants, Yeah.
You remember that night that we went to the hot pot, the special hot pot that he brought us to?
Yeah.
That I don't think
we ate horse meat.
He didn't close down the restaurant, but he closed down the section
because
there was walls, right? There was walls, and
we had that.
Horse meat, dude. Did you tell people that we ate horse meat in Japan?
I did.
You motherfucker. There's people that came up to me at work and was like, "I heard that you ate horse meat," and they were sad. And I said, that was the best sashimi I've ever had in my life. Fuck you, you know? What I was going to say was that you cannot recreate that.
You cannot.
Because what I had on the itinerary leading up to it versus what happened, the only thing that it was really special to me was when we went to that temple. That temple meant a lot to me because it was like, I've been there a couple of times, and for some reason I get emotional when I get there. But besides that, like, you needed that reset. Like, if we went party the whole weekend, we needed that, like, hey, bro, we should be grateful that we're in this situation.
I needed that.
No, absolutely. So I'm so glad that we got to reset in that fucking religious, you know?
And I'm glad we did that first, because when I had my moment.
What do you mean first?
No.
Oh.
I'm talking about, like.
Oh, in the morning.
Because remember when I had my moment.
Got it.
I took a trip down there too as well. And had my little, over there.
Got it, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just something about cleansing yourself.
Yeah,
just
we should have more cleansing
letting
places.
It all out, bro. We need more guy cries, bro.
And here's the thing, bro. And Sean, I might be going a little bit more on the microphone, but why the fuck do we not go to spas and do the cleansing? Why dude? Utah said
we don't have
this
good spas
normal.
around us. We don't have good spas around us.
This is normal.
We don't have good ones around us.
When we go party, we have to.
Honestly, after that,
why the fuck don't we do that? Why don't we just go do a massage and
if we
a
didn't
sauna?
If we didn't do that during our trip in Japan, I probably would have died, like more. You know,
that's true.
We were able to detox like hella. Granted, we were like in a sauna with like 8 different men.
You know what?
And then we jumped into a high tub with like 3 other guys.
Man? You know, shout out to Utah for going crazy.
For us.
Knowing when the low, regenerating ourselves and going back high.
Yeah. And he came through every time.
You know what, man?
Every time that we went out with him, I was kind of thinking like, I was telling, I used to tell Oliver, was like, you know, you tell him like, take it easy, you know, he doesn't have to go out for us if he doesn't need to or want to. Bro. But Utah wanted to. Which was,
you know, here's the thing about too, bro. I will say this to PT, to Evan, to John, to me, to Phil, to Oliver. We matched. No one in that group that night. No one in that group fucking bitched out because we knew that this was a one-time opportunity, and that's what made me really proud of being your friend. Was like, if you're not going, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? If you're being a bitch, I'm going, dude. Because when the fuck are we going to be doing this? High Rise Club?
Multiple times.
Brother. Shout out to Utah.
Back my hat.
Shout out to Utah.
Shout out Ayumi. Shout out, what's the other one? What's the DJ one? Haruna. Ayumi.
Shout out to the... C'est la vie, bro. Yeah. Shout out to the other first.
Shout out Mama.
What's up? Shout out Mama.
And
shout out. What was the DJ that we partied with?
Diplo.
Man. Damn.
Funny, you got a picture with it.
No one believed us, man.
It's on his.
I have a crazy not even Instagram, but like just a video on my phone.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I was in Japan with Diplo, and I show people.
Like right here.
No, I don't go.
Man's is dope. Hey, shout out Diplo.
Pour me another shot, man. I'm hyped. Wait, this is already in?
It's in.
I'm hyped. You know what, man? Cheers. No one believes us, man.
They don't have to. We're in this generation now. We're living legends. If you think about it. Isn't that crazy to think about? We're actually living legends in our own sense.
No, that's fair.
Nobody's lived our lives. Damn, that's actually something to think about. You know what I'm saying?
It's been so amazing, dude.
We think we're nobody.
It's been so amazing.
We think we're nobody, but we're actually somebody, guys.
Yeah. No, it's been so amazing. I think about all the stories that we've had, the opportunities of
people look at us for entertainment. That says a lot already.
That's absolutely true, bro. You know I am so grateful, bro. It's been so fun. It's been so fun.
And that's what the ride's about, baby.
It's been so fun.
It's about the fun, man.
I shout out to Utah. I love you. If you are watching this segment from Japan, just know that we are waiting for you to come here. And when we get the courage to go back, Maybe we can do some damage in Osaka.
Bro. You got a baby. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Oh, that's
come on,
never mind. Bring the baby with you.
Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm a chill dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chill guy.
Hey, yo, speaking of chill guys, bro. Hey, yo, check out my wallet.
What?
I have like an imprint from a condom I used to leave in there because I thought I was gonna get lucky one day.
How long have you had that wallet for?
The condom's not in there anymore, but I had it in there for like 5 months, and then.
Yo, mark it. Why do you have?
Look at that. Can you see
mark
it?
it. Why do you have?
You can hella see it.
Why do you have that?
You can hella see it, bro. It's not
You've had one condom the whole time?
No. Well, yeah, during that one time, but I didn't use it.
Class about not putting it in your wallet.
Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah, doesn't it think? Yeah.
Yeah, but like I live for the thrill.
Do you still have a condom in there? But you never use the condom.
What are you talking? What?
You've never used the. At least have I known you. You know.
What are you talking about, man?
We've had some crazy stories as well too.
We're not gonna talk about.
And hopefully, no. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man.
What?
Oh, maybe we'll cut it out. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe when we get to the editing room, we'll figure it out. I love that. I love that part. Because,
going to the editing room and you're like, oh,
like, should we cut it out?
Because
do we want to be vulnerable? Here's the thing, man. I mean, I know that we have a little bit of time left, and I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good about this podcast. I feel like 2025 is going to look a little bit different, and hopefully we keep it going. And by the time that Thanksgiving of next year comes, what the fuck are you doing?
Sorry, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to get it closer.
Yeah, but that I have to fucking figure it out.
Go on.
Let me fucking restart. All right.
Yeah.
20 fucking asshole. 1, 2, 3. Next year, 2025. Don't move your chair, bitch. It's gonna look different, dude. And we're in Thanksgiving. I'm just grateful that we have a great team, and hopefully, I would love. This is what. How about this?
How?
Well, I know we're gonna have a Christmas special, and I know that we're gonna roll into the next year.
Yeah.
But let's think about what we want for the next year. I would like a reoccurring guest. That's what I would want. That's what I would want.
That's a good one.
Doesn't that mean permanent then?
No,
like every other, not every other, but
yeah. When they can, yeah.
That'd be dope. No, that would be.
Yeah. How about you? What would you like for this podcast for Thanksgiving? Where we can look back at it and be like, yo, this manifested and we kind of figured it out together.
We made like a trailer, an action movie trailer for ourselves.
Yeah? Oh.
But we're just promoting our podcast, and it's totally like abrupt and like outlandish.
2025, I'm
but
down.
then it just leads to us just fucking talking, like.
So are you saying kind of like
it's a trailer? It's just a trailer.
Instead of like an ad space, we can just have like a little skit.
Oh, I like
kinda,
it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. I want to skit,
Okay.
And maybe if future brands want to do a product placement, we can add those brands to the skit.
I like it. I like it, dude. Something small, dude. Something small. Shout out FWABOOM, Shout out FWABOOM, Something small.
I know cigarette or nicotine companies need fucking help out there.
Yeah, we'll
it's a dying brand now.
Yeah, I mean, if we get picked up by like fucking rolling paper, we fucking roll our own cigarettes again. Yeah.
That's what I kind of miss though. It's like, why? How come cigarette companies aren't like as promoted? Remember when Marlboro would be like on F1 cars?
Yes.
Schumacher, one of the biggest F1 races ever. His car was a Marlboro fucking brand.
Wow. No,
Ferrari. He was Ferrari too.
Well, to be honest, I honestly think that I would love to advocate for them. We can get a pack of cigarettes and smoke it in the thing.
Bro, imagine
smoking a cigarette and doing a podcast would be kind of trippy.
Bring back smoking in restaurants.
Dude, fuck the taboo shit, man. Bring back smoking inside. If you don't want to
be around it, just get away from it. Yeah, no.
That's what I'm like. Okay, all right. Sean, what do you think about, I know that you're not on camera, but Sean, what do you think about for the 2025 Thanksgiving? What do you think?
Yelling.
What would you like to see?
Shit, man. I haven't really put a lot of thought into it. I'm just working on...
No, seriously. Where would you like to be?
I'm working on my part here.
Or more so like, what would you like to see? That's exactly what you said.
Thanks. More guests.
More guests.
put out episodes. Maybe like one sponsorship.
One sponsorship. You know, here's the thing,
At
man.
least. Yeah.
One sponsorship would be nice. I think that me and John are trying to make this stick, but do you?
I'm trying to be an actor eventually, bro.
Are you really?
I don't know. That'll be funny though. If I became an actor off this.
So I know that we have limited time, but first, I'm gonna do a portfolio for my child.
Yeah.
Do you need a portfolio?
I would love one.
Because I'm gonna get into that space.
When I think about headshots and portfolios,
I'm gonna get into that space. I'm gonna get into that space.
Okay. Yeah.
No, because next year I'm gonna get.
Yeah, please.
I already thought about that.
Yeah,
Second, if the thing goes through with my uncle, and we can get that space.
Back in Jelly City, right? That one.
Yeah, I would travel to do this. And honestly, when I think about that, I think about, hey, look, 500, 300. Look, keep our stuff there. You get money. You get income going in. Let us keep the space. Let us do whatever we can, and then we will shoot the podcast, and you'll get money in. But a space where it's neutral ground, that's what I want. I would love for 2025 where we can get either a sponsorship, a recurring guest, and a place of our own. 2025. Look, it's gonna be a good one. I know we have another podcast before that. Yeah, I believe it too. Hey, too good episode. FWABOOM.
That's the exit, right? FWABOOM.